Listen, guys, if you're looking for a stacked NBA 2K19 account, an account with a high overall, maxed out badges, and everything you could want, hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description, man. Tell him that I sent you, and he will hook you up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some exciting news today, man. My Pro-Am team has signed up to play in the WR Pro-Am League. This is a official Pro-Am League with competitive teams, like a $7,000 grand prize. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to stream the games for you guys. So everyone that's been wanting Pro-Am videos, there are going to be great Pro-Am videos coming. And I got one here for you right now. So let's get right into it. Now, this is not a WR League. That doesn't start until Thursday, but this is a game against the team Remain Silent, and they have a pretty good amount of games played, a great record. So let's get right into the game, man. You see the lineup that we're running. We got Wade at the point guard, Makery at the 2. I'm essentially the power forward. Boom is the center, but it's just he's 6'11", I'm 7 foot, so they put me at the center. And then our boy Banga, we call him Jay, is the small forward. You see the lineup they're running. They have one ball handler, a sharpshooting point forward. The rest of that, they have 2 pure lockdowns, a pure glass, and a rebounding stretch. So you see the difference. We have 2 ball handlers and 1 lock. They have 2 locks and 1 ball handler. This is going to be a major factor in the game. So make sure you look out for that in the gameplay. As the game starts, we got off to a pretty good start here. We win the tip. We throw it back to Wade, and right away, Jay's wide open in the corner. They over-rotate. He throws it down to Boom, and he gets a 2-hand jam to put us up 2-0. So off to a good start. I'm going to be honest. In the first quarter, we didn't play very well. It took us a little while to get our rhythm. You see they have a pure glass cleaner here going against a rim protector, and he's going up with post fades. I don't know if that's something they go to a lot, but you see our rotations are on point, but their glass cleaner is able to get 2 offensive rebounds, and they're able to get a 3 to go up 3-2. So we go right back to our pick and roll. Wade's able to get to the basket, kicks it out. Look at the ball movement over to our rim protector. Boom is able to knock down the 3. That is a rebounding rim protector shooting 3s, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, any build can shoot in this game. Jay on the backdoor cut, back out to Boom. They're leaving the rim protector open, and he's knocking them down, making them pay for it. Now, like I said, they only have 1 ball handler. So our lockdown is responsible for just making it extremely difficult for him to get up the court. We're pressing full court. We end up getting a steal, and we end up throwing a kind of a bad pass, and Makery ends up turning the ball over. Nothing he really could have done about it because, he had just caught the ball, so they're able to get a dunk off of that. Now, something you're going to see in this first quarter is we run into a little trouble because we end up getting turnovers like this where, like, the ball's just bouncing around. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying to call timeout. I end up fouling him, so now I'm cold. Wade is cold for the same reason, for just a turnover that he really couldn't control. And then Makery is cold off of a turnover that he couldn't really control either. So it's just like right off the rip, we're kind of off to a bad start. Our rim protector, Boom, is not able to knock that one down. They get in transition, but look at the chase down block, man. Chase downs are something that the badge, I feel like, could be a little more effective in this game, but it worked out that time. Grimy ends up getting the dunk in transition. So we're up 12-8 despite not playing very well. Now, something that the rim protector does provide is he just intercepts every passing lane in the middle of that zone there. Once we get into the half court, we're kind of playing a 2-3 here, kind of like a 2-3 matchup zone. Now, like I said, Jay is just causing all sorts of problems on the press. We're able to come up with another steal off in transition yet again. 2-hand dunk. So you see the theme of the game. With 1 ball handler, if you can make it difficult on that ball handler, you see he's just turning the ball over left, right, and center. Like, Jay is just all over him on the press. And with only 1 ball handler, if that person is struggling, then it's going to be hard for you to win the game. That's the one reason we run with 2 ball handlers. Makery obviously could bring it up, but primarily Wade's bringing it up. But you're going to see at times we throw it over to Makery because if the a lockdown gets takeover or something, you need that second ball handler to make it a little smoother getting the ball up the court. They get the offensive rebound there. He goes in on the drive, gets a lay-in, and he cut it to a 6-point lead. Right here, big screen in the backcourt. So Wade is now going against their glass cleaner, penetrate, kicks to Makery in the corner, knocks it down for the 3, 21-12. Now, it was nice that we got matched up against this team because, we're getting ready for the WR League to start on Thursday. So we want to play better teams, to kind of just get used to, obviously playing against better teams, better competition, see what they run, see how we defend it, see how we deal with it. We get an alley-oop here to Boom. That puts us up 11. So we're starting to clean up our game a little bit, not turning the ball over as much, and, just being more efficient. We end up getting a stop there, off in transition yet again. A lot of, oh my God. That's a pure lockdown doing that, by the way. But a lot of our game is just defense. If we get stops and get out in transition, we're going to get threes, we're going to get dunks, we're going to get alley-oops. That's going to be a big part of how we play, hopefully, in the upcoming WR League. So right here, up 11, you see they're trying to press. We throw it to Makery, throws it to me. I'm wide open in the corner. I knock down that. So, like I said, we're starting to pull away now. That was up to 14. They cut it back down to 10. But we really feel like we could score at any moment. It's just a matter of, like, just protecting the ball, not turning it over or anything like that. Makery does a good job of getting into the mid-range here. Knocks that down. We go up by 12. Scoring, like I said, isn't the problem. It's just offensive rebounds were kind of hurting us in the first quarter, and our turnovers in the first quarter. So they get an inside dunk. Probably could have been a steal again right there, but not. That probably could have been a steal, but we didn't get it. That probably could have been a steal, but we didn't get it. So we're all over them. It's just, and then they get a bailout alley-oop. We're really all over all these passing lanes, but we're just not kind of getting the stops we need to kind of put this game out of reach, you know. But Makery does a good job to create space there. Hits the 3-ball, puts us up by 13. Going into the half, we were up 15 at halftime. So the second quarter was a much better quarter for us, but look at Boom there in the middle with that rim protector. 14, 7, 5 steals. That's all in the first half, and that's a main reason we're up by 15. The fact that he can hit the 3-ball on that rim protector, and he's just a monster in the middle of that zone in terms of, you know, intercepting passes, getting rebounds, contesting shots, all that type of stuff. I try to play that passing lane. I end up kind of getting a contest on the shot, but again, they're able to come down with the rebound. They can't knock it down. Our rotations are there. We're not giving up any lucky or any easy shots, I mean, but they're kind of coming away with some, I don't want to call them lucky, but unfortunate rebounds, but they end up getting a 3-second violation there. So we're still up 15. At this point, they cut it to 13. They're still trying to create stuff, but Jay is all over that lane. We forced a lot of turnovers in all honesty, but we also had a lot of turnovers, which is something that we got to clean up. We end up, look at the ball movement, find Jay in the corner. He knocks down that 3-ball. So like I said, if we clean up the turnovers like we did in the second quarter, then we know we're going to win this game no problem. We're up 16 at this point, so we're in good shape, but, you know, it's never over. Especially against good teams, it's never over. They could go on a quick 10-0 run, and then they're right back in it. Wade transition 3, boom, that puts us up 19. So we're in good shape. Now, as we come up the court here, you're going to see we go to the pick and roll, but Boom's going to do something that's really, really smart. As he cuts here, he catches the ball. The person that was guarding me rotates to the corner, so Boom reads that and he's able to hit me as the player rotates to the corner. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that, but that's something that is very, very important in prom. You got to understand where the defense is rotating to and not make that first obvious pass that everybody sees. You got to be thinking 2 to 3 steps ahead so that you're able to take advantage when you get into those, you know, 2 against 1, 3 against 2, 4 against 3 situations. You know what I mean? Especially when they're on the rotations defensively, you got to be able to read where they're rotating to. But only a 12-point game at this point, but a big 3 by Wade puts us up by 15 there. We go into the fourth quarter up by 13, so we're in good shape. But like I said, at any moment, a good team could go on a run, so we got to make sure we close this game out. We run a nice little play here, throw it up to Boom at the top, but they're defending it well. I'm going to wrap around, get wide open, pull up from 3, knock that down. Big 3-pointer there, puts us up by 16, so we're in good shape. They're able to hit the glass cleaner on the inside. We get a tip on it, but we're not able to come up with a steal. So he makes that up by 14 now, 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. They're trying to press, but it's just, you know, we're just taking our time getting the ball up the court. And like I said, with 2 ball handlers, you're pretty much safe. You're pretty much safe to get the ball over half court most of the time, depending on how good the press is, obviously. But we're not able to knock down that 3. They get in transition, and I don't think he meant to pull up there, but he knocks that one down to cut the lead to 12. So it's back and forth. Jay wide open in the corner yet again. He knocks that down, man. He's shooting the ball really well for us. Wade in the pick and roll, throws it up the lob. Boom, throws it down. 2 minutes left, 15-point lead. We're pretty much looking good here. Wade pulls up from 3. Can't knock that down. They get off in transition, end up getting a 2 for themselves. Glass cleaner with a 2-hand dunk. So they're sticking around, but 13-point lead, less than 2 minutes left. We should be all set. We're able to find me over here on the right wing wide open, and that's green. That's basically ball game. Now, like I said, this is not a league game for us. This is just us playing, practicing, getting used to playing with each other and stuff like that. But the actual WR league that has, I think the grand prize is like $7,000 for whoever wins the league. So it's very competitive. Honestly, Prom is the only game mode on this game that can really be considered competitive, in my opinion. Like, Park is just, it's Park, you know what I mean? It's anybody could win in Park. Prom is the real competitive game mode. So it's going to be all you guys that have been dying for these Prom videos. you're going to be able to watch not only the videos about the league, but also the streams. I'm going to be streaming all the league games because I think it's a rule you have to stream the league games. So I'll be streaming the league games for our team. And you know, you guys can watch that. It's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's money on the line, so obviously everyone's trying their hardest, and it's a very high IQ game mode, man. Like, if you don't have the IQ to play prom, like, you play these top teams, you're gonna get destroyed. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys stick around for that, and you guys come to the streams and watch those matchups. But drop a like on the video. You see the difference here. The main difference in this game was the fact that they hit 1 3 and we hit 14 threes, man. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like. Till next time, I'm out.